Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you what's inside this homemade pouch. Stay tuned. Okay, what I've got here is this little homemade pouch. One of my Frankenstein style homemade pouches. Simply made this out of a piece of old scrap, sort of, it's like canvas, reasonably heavy duty. Just stitched that up by hand and incorporated a couple of press studs onto the flap there. Nothing flash or fancy. And what's inside of here is a little project I've been working on, and basically all this, as you can see, is made from scrap, including the scrap material. So a couple of tent pegs. So inside of here I've just wrapped it in the cloth so it doesn't get snarled up, because this thing's made out of perforated stainless steel. So just let me untie this a moment. I'll show you what I've got going on. So the other day I came across a skip, as you do, and I noticed inside of that skip a small sheet of scrap stainless steel blown meshing, drilled meshing. So I asked the owner of the skip if I could liberate that piece of scrap material, and there was no problem at all. So I'll show you what I've done with it. I've got another small scrap piece of tin, scrap piece of wire mesh, light gauge. So basically what I've done here, I've taken that said piece of stainless steel and arranged it in a way, shaped it in a way that stove, a simple, easy fold out stove. Let me bring you in here a little ways. Okay, what we've got going on here, what I've made is I've taken that one piece of stamped out mesh and I've cut it into four roughly equal pieces. I do believe that the fronts and the rears were a bit wider than the sides, and basically I've done opposite notching to form this, so it is a bit fiddly to get apart and back together again, but my intention was, once it's built, to keep it built. But just to demonstrate, like on the front here, I've notched out a slot and a slot, obviously a window into which to feed, you know, the sticks and your fuel, and then on obviously the jointing pieces, opposite notches, front and back. So it's just interlocking basically, it's nothing flash or fancy. And so all four sides I've done the same manner. So like here, like that. So you've got a notch at the top, a notch at the bottom, and they simply interlock together and meet flush at the top. And that's the basis of this stove. It's only simple, dead easy to make. It is fiddly to put together and to dismantle. However, I've made these slots loose enough so that once it is assembled like so, you don't really need to. All you need to do is collapse it, fold it flat, put it in your bag. So there we go, it's back up again. So obviously tent pegs, you can use them for across the top. If you have a smaller cook vessel, something like, you know, something like that, obviously you can, on windy conditions, should you need to, you can actually go through the hole in the mesh and tent peg your actual stove to the ground. You can put the tent pegs through the holes if you're using something like a large stainless steel, tall water bottle canteen type vessel. The wire mesh you can use at the front as a coal ember retainer if you're cooking on this thing, or across the top, you know, to cook some meat, etc. The other piece of scrap tin you can use if you don't want to char the ground. So again, as an ember pan, you might say, or if you're in a permission area or your own property, like I'm going to be demonstrating later on in this video, you can use it just simply as a makeshift windbreak in conjunction with the tent pegs driven into the ground on top of them to retain them. So different versatility, uses, very simple and easy to make. Costs nothing, stainless steel, so it should be long-lived, robust. So I guess the only thing to do now is take it outside, give it a demonstration of it working, and yeah, again, scrap canvas. skip finds. I believe this came off an old, you know, one of those disposable barbecue tray type things for the griddle, and literally seconds, folds flat. Happy days. Let's go give it a go. Stay with me. Yeah. Okay, so I'm out the shed, just gonna have a quick brew. Nice hot cup of brown. So let's get the stove set up, the little stove. Just down here by my fire pit, so I don't need to worry about protecting the ground from scorch marks using the additional bit of tin. It's my own property, and I'm by my fire pit anyway, so it don't really matter. So let's just set this up. Done. So let's try the tent pegs, just a pre-fire measurement, just to make sure that everything sits nicely. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. So I've opened out one of my Mad Dog Jewels onto a stick, ready. I've got some small dry kindling here. I'm just going to throw that in any old air. No ceremony, don't have to be pretty, as long as it's good small dry kindling, nice and easy. Can't beat a chaos fire. And let's spark it up. On a footnote, quick plug here, I guess, my Mad Dog Jewels. The lighting's not picking this up very well. For any of you guys and lasses abroad, Canada, America, and wherever you may be, if you want to get your hands on some of my Mad Dog items off my eBay shop, because of the cost of P&P, what I'd ask you guys and lasses to do is, if you buy 4 items, any 4 items, I'll still honour the free P&P, because that makes it viable then for me to do. So buy yourself 4 different items from the Mad Dog shop, and I'll ship them out to you wherever you are in the world. Yeah. So let's crack on. If you like using the, you know, like the alcohol stoves, little Trangia stoves, this also fits nicely into there, so you can just use it as a pot holder if you want to. Anyway, bring on the soon to be available Mad Dog Monster and ceramic striker. Let me pan you down here a little ways to the old Mad Dog Jewel. See if we can't get this bad boy lit up. It is old stock, this is, but it's still going good. Okay, here we go. Give that a minute to get established. There we goes. No problem at all. These burn for a good 6-7 minutes. Should be no trouble at all. So I'll just shove that in the heart of the fire lay. Get some extra fuel around it, but still give it enough room to breathe. Plenty of oxygen. Little footnote, over in the UK, there's been some people going out having barbecues on the moorland, and it's caused massive fires everywhere. Please, please, please be mindful of your surroundings, your environment this time of year while it's hot and dry. You know, be responsible with your fire lays, your fire pits, and if it isn't, you know, necessary, then use an alcohol stove, a gas burner. Don't have an open fire this time of year. You know, let's use as common sense, guys and lasses. Keep ourselves a good, responsible reputation as bushcrafters, campers, whatever you want to call yourself, you know. So while that's cooking up, establishing. Oh yeah, just give you another look around the beastie. Oh, yeah. Says him, be responsible with fire. No, genuinely, I am in my own backyard. I do know this area very well. Piece of leather, obviously, stop me burning my delicate little pinkies. get that on. And I'll cook back in a minute and we'll have a brew. Yeah. Okay, now I've got a good fire established. Just to demonstrate this piece of gridding, you can actually just sort of slot that bad boy in there if the tent peg wasn't in the way. Like so. Poke it in with a stick, whatever you need to do. And that will just act as a bit of a guard to stop all the coals from coming out, you know. Helps contain the fire in a nice, safe, controlled area. Okay, let's get this piece of leather, get this bad boy off the fire now. Not quite a boil, but plenty hot enough for some good coffee. So, oh yeah, I'm having myself another one of my contact coffee tea bag type things. Love these bad boys. Again, take your rubbish home with you. Don't leave anything foil or metallic about anywhere, plastic rather. And where's my super hygienic sharpened stick? Oh yeah, smell that's good. Beautiful. Oh yeah. I'll leave that in the lid and have some more of that later on. Beautiful. So, jokes aside, if you're going to use any stick for any sort of cooking, whether it's cooking or drinking or making implements, always remember, I know this is not teaching you to suck eggs, but always take off the bark, because the bark harbours bacteria, etc., parasites. So always remember to do that. And obviously be careful, don't use yew or holly or, you know, poison ivy obviously. Excuse me. Anyway, let's get some of this bad boy down us. Yeah. Oh, that is some good coffee. I recommend that. That's the Contact Coffee company. Oh, that's good gear. Oh yeah. So, in closing, the little wood burning stove here, flat pack, simple to make, dead easy and light to carry. Works really well. Quite sort of versatile in its uses. And made out of scrap. Happy days. So anyway, I'm going to sign off before it gets too dark now, and I've got all the stuff to do tonight. So again, thank you all very much for watching as always. Take care out there. Until the next time, which won't be long. See you all soon. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah.